Now let's work on the login. I mean, we can just copy this. We'll just take all of this code and go ahead and create a new file called login.php. So we can go ahead and paste this because it's going to be pretty much similar. So we're going to take change the register to login. We're going to keep these the same. We're not going to hash this password, so we're just going to remove that. We're going to keep the instance of the database. We are going to have to change the query by a bit. The query is going to say select all from users where username is equal to username. Okay, so in this case, we want to find a user that was passed in through the form. So for example, if the user types in user1 in the login form, we're going to use this user1 and then look in our database and pull all the information from the user1. Now that we have all the information from user1, we can let's just first delete this because we don't need a password. We'll be comparing the password in a bit. We can execute the query to get the user's password. Now that we have the password of the user, we can compare the password that was given to us in the login form and compare it with the one that's stored in the database. All right, so to do that, we just say result is equal to query fetch. And how do we want to fetch this? We want to use the PDO fetch associative array. So this is going to return some sort of an associative array representing the user that was returned. So we can see that in our browser. So let's just say print our result. So that's login. Okay. So if I go back here and type in user1 and hit login, you're going to get this associative array that says ID is equal to 1, username is equal to username, and password is this gibberish of numbers and letters. Okay, so using that, we can determine if what the user entered here matches what's inside the database. But we can't just say, oh, the user typed in password and compare it to $2Y, $10, $HZ, and so on, or HZ. Anyway, we need to use another password function that's in PHP called verify. So now that we have this, we can just say, okay, so if password underscore verify, and this takes in a clean password and then the hashed password. So we have a clean password just right there. So this is password, and the hashed password is found in the results in the array. So that's result, and it's under the password key. So it's this key here, password. Okay. So now we should see on line 21. Let's see line 21. Ah, yeah, forgot a semicolon. Everything is going bad this time. Okay, so we should get a 1 here. Good. Now with that, we are almost done with the backend. I mean, actually, we are done with the backend. Now with this, we can proceed on and start our Android application. So we have our backend all sorted out. Anyway, let's move on to Android.